Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. So here, I'm actually just going to upgrade my strength. That's really the only thing I want to do at the moment. We also want to attune our magic, because for some reason I was playing with frickin' Great Heavy Soul Arrow, which I don't ever intend to use. If I was using that in my last videos, I'm sorry, but I'm not actually a big fan of it. Alright, so first we're going to get our repair on, because I forgot that I even got this. I did so much farming on this character one night that I completely forgot everything that this character is capable of. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta bring that out. I don't know if I'll ever actually use it, but I want it available. And then we'll bring that in place. Yep. Boom. You get a nice metallic glow to you. Looks awesome. However, you can't run. One drawback to it. Alright, so this is actually going to be kind of a, it's not going to be a short episode, but this is going to transition to somewhere else, but I do want to show something off. And I'm not going to be showing off item for item what everything does. There's a wiki for this. Oh wow, that didn't last long at all. There's a wiki for what I'm about to do. Oh, you got very close after all. And the wiki has the full details of what happens here. I should not be charging between flame wands with this armor that I'm wearing. The armor I'm wearing is actually very weak to fire, and that's why I say that. It's the bodysuit. Alright, handled well. But, if you come up here to the right, there's something that I said we were going to do.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
So, this is infamously known as Snuggly the Crow. I was told that the name came to be because somebody who was playing this game for the very first time, like, ever and had, like, tons of viewers, he was making fun of this thing that's asking for something to snuggle with, so he called it Snuggly the Crow, and the name kind of stuck. What this thing is, it's asking you for something soft and something warm. So certain things I agree with, and some things I don't agree with, like rubbish. If you have dung pies that from a certain enemy, you can trade them to this harpy-esque creature. I don't know what it's actually really supposed to be, but it's asking for things that are soft and warm. So some of the things that we have that I know that can be traded are the sunlight metal. I believe the cracked red eye orb can be traded, and you can only trade in increments of one. If you drop any more than one, it's going to take all of them, and you... That's weird, my headset just cut out. You're only going to get one item in return, so I'd recommend only dropping like increments of one, and then they can only be traded once ever. Well, not ever, but per playthrough. Humanity can be dropped, twin humanities can be dropped, rubbish can be dropped, dung pies can be dropped. There are certain items that can be dropped as well. Pyromancy flame can be dropped. You get you get a lantern at one point in this game that can be dropped. I would imagine that talismans could be dropped, but I don't think they can. And then the sack can be dropped. So to show you off how this works appropriately, I'm going to start off doing it with the sack. So we're going to drop the sack, and when he does not say anything, although you can't see him or it anywhere, it's actually kind of disappointing now that I think about it. But drop, I would always recommend having your back to this wall. The reason why is that as you exit out of menus, if you hit circle, you'll jump backwards, you won't kill yourself. But the fact that he didn't respond is a way that you know that it's confirmed that this is a trade. So the number one fast way to do this is to quit out of your game, reload. Here's my new practice file that I'm working on. But reload your game. This is probably the fastest and easiest way to do it with the least amount of risk involved. so no reason
Give
not
me
to do this.
warm. Give me
But if you remember,
soft.
I dropped a piece of armor, and that's showing like a weapon or a shield. We get what's called the Demon's Great Hammer. This is a very high strength requirement weapon at 46 strength. You do get a B strength rating, and it is the weapon of the Asylum Demon from the very beginning of the game. Now, because I don't have the strength to wield this, we're going to look ridiculous. Oh, I could hit the wall. That's fine, too. We're going to look ridiculous swinging this. Ugh. Ugh. I'm honestly, I don't remember ever being a big fan of this weapon. I'm not sure if it's this item or another item. You can customize it and put it like into some really weird places. Like you can make it like there's the obvious like raw, but I think you can also make this thing like a divine demon great club or whatever. Great hammer. Like it's a really weird thing that has a lot of areas that it can go to, but whatever. The other way that you can do Snuggly the Crow is if for any reason you're not looking to exit out of your game and recollect the item that you're dropping instantly, like rubbish. Another thing you can do is you can go up there and leave the zone, and if you come back, that item will be traded and be waiting for you. I believe the other way to do this, and I need to double check this, is you can't come here to the bonfire. I'm pretty sure I did this originally, because I was just like, oh, well, if I'm going to do this and trade with the crow, and I had the whole list up on Wiki next to me at the time. But if I'm going to trade with Snuggly the Crow, I'm at least going to get some souls out of it. Ha ha, ha ha, ha. Such a small amount of souls. 400 souls per trade. Not worth it at all. And same thing too, like I died a few times the very first time I played this game trying to do this stupid trading trick.
Give me.
So there you see that she's asking for... Oh, weird. Alright, my trick apparently did not work. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off screen real fast, do a bunch of these trades, and then I'm going to meet you down where we slayed the Gaping Dragon to show where we're supposed to be going next. So until then, everyone. Ta-ta.